Welcome to my channel, everyone. For all subscribers, welcome back. And to everyone joining for the first time, welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to be doing my budget setup in my homebody planner. It is not the dashboard layout. I just use Happy Notes. I need my ruler and my Sharpie pen. I'm going to use some washi tape, this small budget sticker book, 341 pieces, and the budget 682 pieces. So I am going to sit this here and move this out of the way. Okay, so I have my page in here, and today I decided to put my lines in prior with pencil, and then I'm just gonna go over them with the Sharpie pen, and that way I can talk a little bit about how I set my budget up today. So I did previously use the Happy Planner budget setup where it had a bunch of sections and I didn't really use them. So I decided that it would be easier if I just made my own little layout, and I am still really making changes to that and trying to see what will work best for me. I do still manage my money the same, but how I lay it out on my paper has changed some, even since the beginning of this year. So I am contemplating, now that it is going to be July for this budget here, if I want to make another change. But for now, I think I'm going to make it through this first paycheck for the beginning part of July before I make any new changes. So this section is where I write all of like my income, the expenses, and figure out what's remaining. Here is where I write all my bills, and then on this side I have my cash envelopes, on this side I have my sinking funds. So the changes I'm thinking about making will be related to the sinking funds. Instead of just writing how much I'm putting into each sinking fund, I am thinking of taking a page and writing how much I'm putting in, if I used anything from it, what the remaining balance is in those sinking funds that I have. And also, this year will be the last year that I have a large amount for Christmas. So I'm going to like decrease my Christmas sinking fund so it'll make adjustments to how much I put into that account every month. So some things coming around. Here I write month of, and it is July 2020. And then I put the date in this box, and I got paid on I think it was the 25th. So I'm just gonna write 25, 20, I believe I'm right. And then here I put my check amount. Really, you can just put I really don't have to put the date, but I put the date because I get paid twice a month. So this is my way of keeping track of first paycheck, second paycheck of that month. The check amount, you can just put how much, where the income is coming from. So income, it could be income 1, income 2. You could have different amounts here, or you can just really make 2 spaces for that, and then just kind of out here do the income, the expenses, and the remaining instead of what I usually write in here. And you'll see in just a moment, because I'm not even gonna draw lines today. I put type up here. And I put income, expenses, and then remaining. And I actually feel like I didn't do too bad writing that without making lines. So, and then I put amount here. And so this is also a spot where I'm thinking about making a change. I'm still working that out in my mind, and I don't know how I want to play that, but this truly works for me. So I don't know yet. Then I have some washi tape that I want to lay down. Maybe I'll lay the washi once I finish writing everything in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I did do that right. So at the top on this box, I put due date, and this is basically when my bill is due. So those are the days that my bills are due. And then in this box, I write bill description, well, the bill or the description of the bill. Here is the amount of the bill. And here, I could put bill amount. Here I started putting a plus or minus, and then I still have my box to check paid. My cash envelopes, and on this side I do my sinking funds. And that's usually that. Okay, so now I can put my washi tape down and see how that goes. I think I'm gonna take this off of the page. Hopefully I'm in frame here. Lay my washi down. I just feel like my setup may be a little too basic for some. So if you need more detail or if you have questions, definitely put them in the comment box, because this for me is simplified, and so it may be too simple for some because this is not my first year doing this. Let me get my X-Acto knife. And so this is what I have come to that works for me. But I'd like to be able to help others be able to find a system in a way that works for them. Oh, I'm gonna tear my page. Okay, I didn't want to do that. The lovely purple. I'm gonna put a little bit of, ooh, washi, but let me write in, because I put the total, and I write the total here on that line. And so, X-Acto knife on the run, that's the last thing I need. Not about getting injured. Purple is my favorite color. So I decided, since this is my birthday month, that I would use the purple for my budget. Okay, and so usually I write in, but for the last couple of months I've been using a sticker. I have a sticker, but I'm going to need to white out on it. A bit much. I might cover this top part with just a little bit of washi and see what happens. I don't know. I was trying to think if there was another way for me to do this. But probably not. So hopefully I did not cut my page. Haha. That worked there, so it's okay. Now I can just write in my cash envelopes. Also thinking about making a change here, because since we're actually not going into church and I can pay this through Cash App, I don't have to actually take it out and put it in a cash envelope. My groceries will probably always need to be in a cash envelope unless I have like a little grocery sinking fund and I can only swipe for that, because this I will go over. Eating out, same thing. I will go over. Gas, it's been pretty steady. It's picking back up because gas is going back up now that everything is trying to calm down. And me time. So that's what I do there. My groceries, I still have been doing the $75 a week. So I put $150. Eating out, I decreased it to $40 a week, so $80. Gas, I've still been trying to do $25 a week. And me time, I just do 30, which is $15 a week. Because my money is allocated in other places, the me time really doesn't need to be much. Gas, I don't do a lot of riding, especially with everything that's going on. So $25 has actually been getting it done for me. Eating out was a struggle last week. Yeah, went over actually. So that's also why I want to kind of revamp probably this bottom section and just turn this bottom half into budget review, and then put my cash envelopes and sinking funds on a separate page. But you all will see those changes. I guess I didn't do very well with that card and cutting that. There we go. So this is usually what I have for the front on the cash envelope side. Oh, I need to put down here. I usually put my little pink piggy bank, but that says savings. But since I'm on the purple, I have a little money sticker, $sign sticker in my piggy bank, and I'm going to put savings. And then however much I get for that, I'll just write it there. The sinking funds, I have a little sticker that goes up there. This is, let me put this before I write on this paper. It says rainy day funds. And so, because the last time I had the umbrella on the washing, you could barely see it, so that's better. And I did make changes I renamed my categories for my sinking funds. So this is my sinking funds. Usually put usually throw 100 here, 100 here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then for my gifts, 50, 50. Ooh. Gives, clothes, Christmas. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thought I messed up. 25 and 25. And that comes out to be a even 700. And that's usually what I do for my sinking funds. Don't know why I'm still putting this was the wedding fund and I was putting $100. I haven't changed that amount. So yeah, that's how much I put in the miscellaneous. And then once we get her car, which will be soon, I'm hoping soon, I won't have to, I can eliminate this category and maybe put it somewhere else. The gifts, I think I'm almost finished with the amount I want to put in here. That will cover me for the rest of the year. Christmas, I will probably continue going until October. so that way come November I can purchase stuff. And then my memberships, I actually have already am at my amount, but I'm going to continue to put in that envelope, so once everything rolls around in 2021, I will have some of that saved up, which means I may be able to like pull from here to put here. Hopefully that this car will be done soon, and very soon. Okay, this is going to be the front part of my setup, and then I flip it over to the back, and I'm going to draw in the lines here because this is weekly. I usually put expenses, but I'm gonna do weekly spending. Huh. And that looks pretty good. Draw these lines in. Whoa. This must be stuck on the corner of the page, something, because it's not moving over. And I can't draw a straight line, so I need this. Okay, that one, move it over. And on this side, I've just kind of been writing down where I'm spending my money. I guess I don't pay too much attention to like the groceries and the gas on this side, because on my monthly setup I have like every Sunday I go in and I write how much I spent for groceries. So even though I have been, you know, trying to put in where I've been doing groceries, I don't know if I'm going to continue to do it. That is my dilemma. How many times and how many places do I want to write the same thing? So, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Let's write, this is want here. Whoa. This is need here. Spent. And this is the store or the description of the item. And this is the date. Purchase date. And on the bottom, I'm going to put my 2 stickers as I usually do. Wow, I'm way out of frame. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so, what is that? And I right on the edge, because then I can put in what I purchased each day. I need to write in my, I have already blown that $40 this week eating out budget on Sunday. But it was because we had leftover from last week from the cash envelopes as far as gas and groceries. So that was pretty cool. We got to go over and it didn't hurt the rest of the budget. Why is that? I cannot. Okay, works. I know I left a little space, but I think I'm going to put it right here again and do my budget review. And I've just kind of been like writing in what's working, what's not working. And that's where I've come up with the decision that some things may need to be changed in how I set up my budget. And I really did a wonderful job with the weekly expenses, keeping track of it, taking the receipts and just writing everything out. So this top half, this little area is good enough for me for 2 weeks. Some people may need this sheet and another, so 2 sheets for their weekly expenses, but it's not really that deep for me because I have my dining out envelope. I take my dining out envelope, and for that 1 week I have $40. If I spend that $40, that's it. I don't need to write down every place that I went and how that $40 was spent, because it's $40. Once that $40 is gone, it's gone. Doesn't matter where I spent it. It was on dining, it was $40. I have my groceries, $75. Once that $75 is gone, it's gone. It really doesn't matter if I spent it at Kroger, if I spent it at Walmart, if I spent it at Sam's or Costco. It was $75, it was for groceries, and it's gone. If there is leftover, I take the leftover, I either put it into a sinking fund, or I put it on a bill, or I transfer it to a different area, probably like eating out. So if I had gas money and I didn't use the whole 25, if I wanted extra for groceries, I would take that and put it there. Or if I wanted more for eating out, I would take whatever I had left over for gas and put it with eating out. Because this, so far, I've only used $17. I'll wait until the week is over and the next week is coming in, and then I'd add that money in that way. So if you have any questions or you want any clarification, please leave it in the comment box and I will definitely respond back. But this is how I leave the back. And in this budget review, I just write what's working for me, if I spent over in a category, and if I'm thinking of making any changes. I don't write very big, so this little area works. And then this is the front half of my budget. And I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you.